So we're traveling down the road and we come across this old store. Look at this big old Coca-Cola sign on this. Hang on a minute, maybe I can get her past this little swamp here. And an old cooler. I think by this, what's that say on the front? Schaefer. Oh, I don't know, so it must be the brand. It's full of water, but yeah, these are the old the type that slid up and out that way. But I don't know. It's all padlocked. I'm not gonna try to get in. It's locked, and it's private property. But look at this. Look at the size of that. That's pretty cool and has survived the years pretty well. And there's an old house down here too, but it's behind a fence. A couple other cool relics around here. Yeah, so there's this fence all along the road here, and I'm certainly not going to go, you know, jump the gate or the fence or anything here. Just not going to do that, but maybe we'll get a little better shot of it with my other camera. I just want to get a little better shot of the house with this zoom, you know, with the zoom lens. But, you know, that's the kind of places that, you know, I'd at least like to be able to go in and, you know, over to and peek inside the window a little bit to see, what kind of old relics might be in there. I mean, it'd be great to be able to go inside and look around. It still has old furniture and, you know, things in the kitchen, old magazines or calendars. I'd love to be able to go investigate that. But, okay, let's go look over here for a second too. Whoa! Yeah, I don't like stopping along the road here. Roads like this. So we're gonna make this short. Look at that old car over there. And then there's another one. That old house. Where is it? There it is. That kind of freaks me out. How about you? Over here is another old house. I think it's been a while since that was lived in. You never know about these places though. You know, part of it could be. You just never know. Now this is unheard of. This could be some of the cheapest gas in the country. $3.05 a gallon. Maybe it's a gimmick. Is this some kind of trick? Huh. Oops, that pump is out of order. That pump is out of order. There's garbage bags in all these handles. It's a trick. They should take down that sign that says 305. Or turn it off. Maybe the reason the garbage bags are on the handles is maybe they're out of gas. At that price, probably everybody in the area for miles around come for it and stock up, bring all your cans. Oh well, too good to be true. Right? It's just too damn good to be true. Well, we stopped here to take our first break here, just for a moment. Gas at Exxon, $3.89 or $3.94. I guess that's cash or credit price. I don't know. Too-wee. I think it's a little bit cheaper down the road as we get closer to Jackson. Yeah, closer to Jackson, Mississippi. So we're about to get on Interstate 20, heading east here. Alright, we'll get down the road a ways.
Slight right onto the I-20 East ramp.
Alright. Oh, I could have been wrong about that. $4.09 a gallon at Love's. $4.09 a gallon. Ouch. There's some people out there that'll say, yeah, if you're going to complain about gas prices, or if you're worried about gas prices, you shouldn't own an RV. And I'm like, shut up. You know, I'll worry about gas prices and complain about it if I want to. And I'll be the judge of whether I should own this RV or not. Yeah, so what's the point at, you know, everybody has a cutoff point. Okay, so if you're going to complain, at what point, what? You know, it gets to $5 a gallon, $6 a gallon, $10 a gallon. At some point, those people will be complaining too. It's just a weird thing. I will admit that gas prices have me feeling a little anxious right now, and about the only thing I can think of is, or that's mainly on my mind, is getting the Bounder back to Pennsylvania, parking it, and getting the van. We have made it to Mississippi. We just came across the Mississippi River, and here I got out. We're at the Welcome Center, and here there's a, looking right down the railroad tracks, or the train comes across the train bridge that comes across the Mississippi, and it goes right here and into a tunnel. Right, we're standing right over the tunnel. We might have to take a little walk down around here, take Bella out for a minute. I do have a strategy as far as gas costs go, to getting back. I'll get to that here in a minute. Oh, and there's a place up here, there's a mound up on the hill. We might go up and across that little bridge, that walk bridge. There's some cannons up there. But this is Vicksburg. So a little plaque here about the Vicksburg siege. Yeah, May 16th, 1863, General U.S. Grant held the city under siege, cutting off all supplies and driving citizens to caves and escape shells. Wow. All right, Bella, easy, girl. Well, they have that all fenced off. They have this fenced off the whole way around. We might be able to get down to that. It'd be nice if a train came through. Okay, here we go, down below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannons. It looks like they could, they're ready for a tune-up. They should be probably drug in and polished up a bit. Yeah, actually the wheels, I mean, those are wooden spoked wheels. And they're actually sitting in the ground a bit. That's no good for them wheels to be, they'll rot. I mean, that's not preserving them real well. A bit rusty. Who knows, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe they have hundreds of them sitting around in some history warehouse or something. What's a couple of wheels, right, when you have 100? Yeah, we're gonna wonder how many old guns still exist. I know up in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, there's just tons of them. There's just, it's crazy how many of them guns are still around, really. But still, that should be preserved a little bit better, don't you think? Well, I don't know. There was an arrow that pointed to a dog, to go to a dog trail, and I don't have it. All we did was went around that building. I don't know where we're supposed to go. But maybe this is it. Maybe they just provide a fire hydrant in this little square. Well, Bella doesn't use hydrants. Come on, girl. I thought there was supposed to be a dump station at this Welcome Center. You know, a lot of states do have that. They're very RV friendly. Dump stations at rest areas and welcome centers and stuff. It's not a pressing matter right now, but we'll catch one somewhere. The sign up there says the bridge is closed. and this walk bridge is also closed. That's the only way I seem to go and make our way down to where we could go down by the railroad. There's steps way down there, but this is all closed for some reason. Well, Bella did get to take a leak, so we're gonna be good to go for a little while. I imagine we're gonna be staying at a state park or something here in the coming days. I'll be able to take care of tanks and stuff then. We might as well get on the move again, girl. Huh? We might as well get on the move. Think about this a minute. I use the Gas Buddy app to there's a trip planner feature to that where I can put in my destination, where I'm beginning from, my fuel mileage, or you know how much gas I get per gallon and all that, and it'll map out the most economical way where to, if you only get so many miles a gallon. Oh, and the size of your tank, so it knows. It'll plan ahead to, okay, you're gonna need to stop by this point, and here's the cheapest gas in that area, and so on. And then a trip total. So it tells me that getting from where we started out in Louisiana, I mean we just got into Mississippi, that the trip would cost me just under $600 in gas. Now think about this. 2 years ago, gas was half the price it is now. The gas has doubled, and so that would have been, you know, under $300. So 2 years ago, what would have cost me less than $3 is now going to cost me less than $6. So, but I have a way to control that. Not in this particular trip, but I can cut those costs, and we'll get to that too. For now, I need to get down the road here a little bit more and do something. Wow, there's another $4.09 a gallon. And we're in Mississippi yet. I thought Mississippi was one of the states that has the lower gas prices. And I did check this morning. Let me close that. I got online and looked at the national average of gas prices. So the nation's average gas price right now, I think, is $4.07 a gallon. Well, at least it was this morning. By the end of the day, and you probably won't see this video for a day or two, or 3 even. So who knows? Maybe it'll be higher. And the national or the state average in Pennsylvania right now, where I am going, is $4.17. I remember what, 2 years ago, I cringed to the thought when we was out in the Southwest to go into California, because right across the state line, as soon as you get into California, into Needles, California, it was $3.99 a gallon. And everybody say, "Yeah, you're crazy. Don't go to California. Gas prices are crazy." Well, here we are. It's more than that on average across the country. So, wow. And another thing to think about here, another point is the van gets about twice as far on gas that the Bounder does. So that's the Bounder, 6-7 miles a gallon, at best, and the van tends to get about exactly double that, about 12 to 14. I have gotten a little over 16 on a good day. So it costs me, going the same distance, depends how you look at it. I can go the same distance for half the price in the Bounder, which is what it would have costed me 2 years ago in the Bounder. So, right? Do I got that right? So, right now, traveling the van cost me what? It's like driving into Boulder 2 years ago. Or what's the other way to look at it is simply I can go twice as far on the same money. Which was what the Boulder did 2 years ago. Wow. So for right now, my thoughts are I'm just gonna get Betty back. We're taking the way, we're going through the states that tend to have cheaper gas prices, which is a good ways west of the Appalachian Mountains. The way we would normally come up through is through the states that the gas is more expensive, but it's also more mountainous. It's kind of in the heart of the Appalachians, so more expensive gas and bigger, really in the mountains. So this will be the friendlier way. Oh, and it's a couple miles, not much. It's a couple miles shorter to begin with, but less hills, cheaper gas. We're going to stay to the highway and just keep the damages to a minimum, I guess. And I don't know. We're going to see and do a few things along the main trail here. And just figure it out as I go. Alright. I'm going to show you something that I've never ever seen before anywhere ever. We're on the move. We're going to swing in and stay at a Cracker Barrel tonight. And there's a sign here that says no overnight parking. I've never seen that before. I mean, right there it is. No overnight parking. And here's all the, you know, bus and RV parking spots right here. There it is, the Cracker Barrel.
Head east toward Doris Pate Drive.
And this is the Cracker Barrel that is south.
In 200 feet, turn left onto Doris Pate Drive.
On the southwest side of Tuscaloosa. Is that where we're at? If not, I'll correct myself down below. But yeah, I'm not gonna stay here. You know, it's gonna be dark here.
Take the next left
soon.
onto Doris Pate Drive, then turn right onto Skyland Boulevard East.
Next time, oh, we're heading towards Birmingham, Alabama. We'll be about a half an hour. I think we can make it before dark.
Take the next right onto Skyland Boulevard East, then turn left onto the I-20 East ramp.
I prefer not to drive after dark if I don't have to, so we're gonna get up the road here about half an hour. There's another Cracker Barrel and a Walmart and a Lowe's, and there's more options. And where we're at now, there's not a whole lot of options, but we got time before it gets dark, so we're just gonna get up the road a piece.